Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We are going to begin with Messi, who have been making a lot of headlines with a possible return to Barcelona, as it has been reported by Barca-based journalist Gerard Romero that the chances of Messi returning to Barcelona is now 70%. He will be taking a huge pay cut. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then to conclude this episode, we are going to be talking about this former Barca forward Malcolm, of course, who recently opens up on his failed time playing for Barca as he admitted that Ernesto Valverde never wanted him. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. As we enter into the final 2 months of the season, Lionel Messi's future at PSG continues to be in the air, and as things stand, an exit looks more likely than a renewal with the French champions. Instead, it is being said that Messi is prioritizing a return to Barcelona in the summer, so much so that Gerard Romero is reporting that the chances of the 35-year-old returning to his former club currently stands at 70%. Romero goes on to add that the seven-time Ballon d'Or winner will be taking a huge pay cut for his return to Barcelona does indeed materialize. At the same time, he also reports that Barca are working on reducing the salaries of several players within the current squad in order to deal with their financial fair play issues, which will make things easier for Messi to come back. Club captain Sergio Busquets, for one, is expected to renew his contract with a lower salary if Messi returns to the club. Meanwhile, Foot Mercato is also reporting that Messi is willing to make financial sacrifices in order to return to Barcelona, a place where he feels loved. The report suggests that the Catalans will be able to offer him a contract worth around 10 million euro per year, which would be 4 times less than what he currently earns at PSG. But he would be willing to accept that salary even though he has an offer worth more than 400 million euro per year on the table from Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia. Topping off, Veronica Burnati, who happens to be close to Argentina captain Santorac, is reporting that Messi would be on a salary similar to what Robert Lewandowski currently earns at Barcelona, plus variables. The offer could be sent to him as early as this week, and there is a sense of optimism within the club that the operation will go through. Going back 3 to 4 months, the prospect of a Messi return to Barca seemed highly unlikely, but now it is starting to look like a serious possibility. Of course, Messi to Barcelona is making the most headlines right now when you talk about Barca transfer news. And this comes as a positive report from Gerard Romero, who always brings us the best update concerning Football Club Barcelona. Of course, he has been monitoring the issue, this update of Messi to Barca, all this while. And this recent report claims that the chances of Messi making it to the Camp Nou is now 70%, which means that it is very highly likely that Messi is returning to his boyhood club. Of course, Barcelona are putting all that they can. They're ensuring that Messi should return. Messi have not been things have not been going so well for Messi in PSG overall in his career there. Even though last season was worse than this season, but lately in the last 2 or 3 games, Messi have not been playing well. Messi have not been welcomed by the PSG fans, and that have just further fueled speculations. That have further fueled or made more things worse for Messi when it comes to his decision to leave. Of course, many reports are now saying that the renewal offer from PSG does not make sense to Messi anymore, as he looks now set to leave the club after 2 boring years there. Of course, PSG is not his place, honestly, because when Messi plays for Argentina, he plays quite differently to when he plays for PSG. The love that he has for Argentina, Even when he's in at Barca, you cannot compare because he went to PSG. He have never felt at home. That is the truth. PSG fans are not helping the case either. They continue to boo him and whistle him, and of course, it's just making life for Messi even harder. Messi needs a good project. He needs players who know what they are doing. He needs a team that plays with unity. It's not all about egos like what we see in Paris Saint-Germain. And of course, it is the way it is. And with what is currently going on with Messi's career at PSG, one should just be more optimistic and positive that Messi coming to Barca is very, very close. Then on to the next story of discussion. Speaking in an interview with Tony Juan Marti, former Barcelona forward Malcolm has reflected on his disappointing stint at Spotify Camp Nou. The Brazilian attacker signed for Barcelona from Bordeaux in the summer of 2018, with the Catalans sweeping him away from under the noses of Italian giants AS Roma. However, Malcolm never really got going at the Camp Nou as he struggled to get going under then manager Ernesto Valverde. Opening up on why things did not click for him at Barca, Malcolm has now claimed that he was never given a proper chance by Valverde, who wanted to sign Willian instead of him that summer. He said, "You can't please everyone. Valverde never wanted me because he had asked for Willian since the beginning. He didn't let me show that I could deliver," Malcolm said. The 26-year-old, who now plays for Russian outfit Zenit St. Petersburg, further said, "Valverde gave me few minutes and I had to accept that and keep working. At Anfield, he brought me on the 80th minute when we were already 4-0 down. I wasn't his bet, Willian was. But I had to pay for it. I had to pay for it." During his time at Barcelona, Malcolm got to play in just one El Clasico against Real Madrid, a 1-1 draw in the Copa del Rey semi-final first leg at the Camp Nou, in which he scored. Reflecting on that moment, he said, "How could I forget that? Playing in the Clasico is something special, isn't it? Unique. The Barca Madrid is something different. They are the two biggest teams in the world." And why he had hoped that the Clasico goal would turn things around for him, it did not happen. He said, "El Clasico, where I scored a goal, I thought that that game would change everything for me, that I would get more chances. But nothing changed. I had to leave. I wanted a chance and I wanted to take it. I think I deserved more. They always gave me 5 to 10 minutes a try." Despite being regarded as a flop during his time at Camp Nou, Malcolm admitted that he would sign for Barca again if he had a chance to go back in time and change things. He said, "Absolutely, I fulfilled my dreams. I played with the best in the world. I felt very loved by the fans. They always supported me," he said. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.